Ripple XRP, we are just getting started, and I'm sure that you guys are going to like this. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what Grayscale has done today, and oh boy, it just goes to show that the institutions really were waiting to do this. It's all about the timing, and that's exactly what they do. Now we will also be looking at some news with regards to the Blackrock ETF, and it just goes to show how serious they are getting about this. I will also be talking about the Black Swan event, which is the potential cyber attack that we could be seeing this year, and I do have some other bits of news as well that I'll get into, and of course the price action for today of XRP coin. All I ask from you are two things, which is to smash that like button and to subscribe to the channel as well. And the first bit of news that we have is with regards to Grayscale. So you'll see over here within this document that they have now added XRP into their Grayscale digital large cap fund. So this was on January the 3rd, but we only know of this information as of now, and that's 2 days later. So following a quarterly rebalance, Grayscale has added XRP to its digital large cap fund, and you can actually see over here that XRP has now joined along with Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Solana, and Avalanche. And we know that a lot of these coins are essentially in the top 20 and have the largest market caps. And actually what came with this news as well, that they did announce that it would be removing Polygon or Matic from this fund, and so they actually removed Polygon and they decided intentionally to add XRP. Like I always say, it's all about the timing. Did we see this coming? Well, maybe, because we did see an article before just a couple of days ago talking about the fact that we could potentially be seeing an XRP ETF with Grayscale, which could now be a possibility considering the fact that they have added this fund. And they actually added XRP to the fund as a part of January rebalancing that they call it, owing to positive Q4 2023 reviews. And so the reason as to why they have actually added XRP, well, I do actually have a statement and a quote over here. It says, following the court's decision, major digital asset trading platforms announced that they would once again list XRP on their platforms, and subsequently XRP met the inclusion criteria of the digital large cap fund. So they are now back in, and I just want to actually remind you guys that Grayscale initially had XRP in the fund before the lawsuit, so they were already keen on them. However, they actually removed XRP back in early 2021 when that lawsuit happened, and now they have been re-added. And so how many years has that been? Roughly around about 3 years now, and that's how long these things take. I know that a lot of people have been getting frustrated with the price action of XRP, but it did take them roughly around about 3 years now to add it back into this fund, as you can see over here, and that is a very successful development. And the reason as to why they added them back in the fund is because of the fact that XRP has now been ruled that it is classed as a non-security, and this is really bullish news. Now I'm actually going to be showing you this large cap fund on Grayscale's website so you can see how much they have invested into XRP, and you'll see over here that their assets under management totals to $378.4 million. So what is the percentage of XRP within that? Well, if we have a look at their portfolio numbers, you'll see over here that the majority of it is Bitcoin, just under 70%, but for XRP we have a holding of 2.5%, and so 2.5% of that $378 million means that Grayscale now has $9.45 million in XRP alone, just within this digital large cap fund. And this is only the beginning, because I definitely think that they will be increasing that weight. They might actually add XRP more than Solana. I mean, currently they are holding 3.44% of Solana, so they're holding a bit more, but it is definitely a possibility that they will be growing the amount of XRP that they have in the fund. So that's definitely a good piece of news to start off with. Now we will be talking about Blackrock. So what has happened today? Well, apparently rumors say that Blackrock has $2 billion in buyers lined up for week 1 of their Bitcoin ETF. Now some people have been saying that a $2 billion inflow of the spot ETF is quite a lot of money. Other people have been saying that it's only a drop in the ocean and it's not as much as they were thinking. They were probably thinking that it should be something like, for example, 50 billion or even more, but at least it's a start that we know that we have buyers lined up for the Bitcoin ETF. As we know, we only have 4 days now, so things are starting to heat up, the wheels are starting to turn, and I think that everyone is just anticipating for this. Now let's take a look at this Black Swan event. So I had a look at the European Central Bank's website, and you'll see over here a few days ago they posted the fact that they're going to be stress testing banks' ability to recover from a cyber attack. Now when it comes to the banking industry, it actually is mandatory for them to undergo these stress tests, but again it does put a lot of financial strain, because what it essentially means is that these systems go down, and of course that is going to cost a lot of money. So you'll see over here that 109 ECB supervised banks are to be stress tested on cyber attacks response and recovery, and it says in 2024, so we don't actually have a date, and so I suppose it would probably go against their objective if they were to actually give the specific date, because that means that they would have the means to prevent it, as opposed to actually already having the systems and everything in the place. So of course it is going to affect the business operations. Now I did actually read another report that said that a cyber attack could cost the world $3.5 trillion, which obviously is a lot of money. And so this is something just to keep in mind that we could have, and if you don't have access to your banks. So before we have a look at the price action for today, I just want to show you this video of Larry Fink, who is the CEO of Blackrock, and what he essentially says with regards to tokenization.
Investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in an index, in an ETFs, are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities.
And with tokenization, I believe that there is so much potential and we are only in the beginning of it. Tokenization of securities means that you can tokenize your stocks, bonds, ETFs. There's so much that you can do with it on that side, but also with real world asset tokenization that we have seen, for example, with real estate. And being able to tokenize all of these assets means that you are able to increase the market access and provide more liquidity as well. Now let's have a look at the price action for today for XRP coin. We're currently trading at 0.5671. We are down by just under 1% on the 1-day chart. For the volume, we are down by 19.16% and we are trading at $1.1 billion. And so you can see over here in the earlier hours of the morning, we were trading at 0.5739, so we actually touched the 57-cent level. The lowest that we went to for the day for now was 0.5595, so we went below that 56-cent level, but we have come back up just ever so slightly. For the 7-day chart, we are down by 8.67%, but if we ignore that big dip where we had that mini flash crash, you'll see over here that we did go to 58 cents on the 3rd of January, and then we actually did hit that 59-cent level. Now we have come down by roughly around about just under 3 cents, so we are a bit lower compared to where we were before just 2 days ago. And I do want XRP coin to go on its way to 60 cents, but we have had a bit of a pullback. Now if we do continually pull back, we could potentially go to the 53-cent level again. Of course it is a cheap price, and so we may see more buying, but you can see over here that the overall market cap is down by 1.87%, and so is our volume down by under 20%. For XRP coin, I definitely want to see it hit 60 cents, so it's only roughly just under a 4-cent move from here, so it shouldn't be that hard. Guys, if you want daily Ripple XRP coin news, subscribe to the channel and like the video as well.